Everyone, it's lights, camera, and creativity right here in the Midlands. The Second Act Film Project is now back, showcasing original short films from talented filmmakers across our beautiful state. But there is a twist. Every filmmaker starts with the same first act, but how the story ends is completely up to them. Joining us today, we have the visionary behind this, the founder and creator, Wade Sellers, and we also have William Clay joining us, who is a filmmaker participating this year. Thank you so much for being here, guys.
Yeah, of course.
Thanks for
This sounds exciting. Wade, I want to start with you. For those who have not been able to attend the Second Act Film Project, what does this mean to you, and where in the world did you get this bright idea?
Well, I wanted a film project idea that was kind of unique, that we could bring to independent filmmakers in South Carolina, just to help them come together under one idea, create their films, and get to know each other and grow that community.
That's really good. William, when you heard about it, obviously you're a filmmaker. What made you intrigued to get involved?
So I've been working on my own projects for years, and I wanted a certain type of challenge, and the fact that the second act gives you the first 5 lines and the last 5 lines of the acts, and you write your story around it. I was like, let me see how this goes. And last year I won an award for it.
Oh,
so we'll see how
congratulations.
this year goes. Yeah.
Was it a lot of hard work just sitting there? And
The time frame is very short.
Okay.
Like, you get the pages, and then you have like what, 3 weeks to get everything together, and then from shooting it to editing it to completion. So
I think obviously I've never made a film before, right? We do like a 1.5-minute stories, but when I think about coming up with an idea to write for a paper, like writer's block, is there such a thing when it comes to filmmakers?
Yeah, there is.
Okay, so you're trying to figure out.
I had that a lot this year.
Oh my goodness.
Last year I was so confident in what I was doing, and this year I was just like, I don't know how to follow that up or do this or that.
Some of those creative blocks comes, but it makes the challenge worth it at the end. Wade, when it comes to creativity, what do you hope gets inspired inside of filmmakers with this unique challenge?
Well, when we select, this year we have 16 filmmakers participating, and we kind of go through the entries, and we want their unique voices to be amplified, really. So that's what we're looking for. We're looking for to kind of create a foundation that they can use to really bring their voice to life through film.
About how many filmmakers are participating?
Yeah, 16 this year. The first year we did it in 2013 was, I think, 10, and then we grew to 14 last year, and they said, let's try 16 this year. So we have
it keeps growing, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, we're just test every year. Let's try something new. I mean, the organization that presents it is the Jasper Project, and we're an arts organization here in Columbia, and so our goal is to really just kind of test the bounds of what we can do artistically in Columbia and support those artists, and in this case, it's a film project.
What do you think that says about the state's growing film community?
Well, there are a lot of examples, from Charleston to Greenville and even in Columbia, of how it's growing in international ways, really. And so it's good even at this point to just have as many filmmakers, from novice filmmakers like we have this year to professional filmmakers like we have this year, to be in the same room, share their ideas, and support each other.
Oh, that's really cool. So when people go to the screening this year, you talked about the number of filmmakers, so 16, but what kind of stories can they expect, and what makes this such a fun night out?
It's always our worry that, we with all these films, and everybody gets the same first and last lines, that somebody's going to make the same movie, but then we realize that those unique voices that people have are going to really rise above that.
Yeah.
All genres are represented this year. I mean, it's, romance and horror and thriller and suspense and drama. I mean, a lot of comedy too. So it's really meant very family friendly, but also meant for, hardcore independent film lovers.
Yeah, that's really good. William, can you share the genre of your film this year?
I always try to do a mix of genres. So it's like a mix of like comedy, drama, but it's about a crew making this movie that I made.
Oh, nice.
So it's very like meta in a way.
Yeah. And Wade, do you like to share the lines, or do people just need to come to the show to see what the opening act is?
I wish I could remember them, but I mean, but the great thing about, we are a multidisciplinary organization, so we want to bring everybody in, and we had Robbie Robertson, who's a professional screenwriter, and Julia Liz Elliott, who's an author and professor at USC, to help create these lines, which quite honestly, and William can probably tell you this, aren't the best script lines in the world. But we want to keep it that way so we don't really point them in any direction.
Okay, kind of vague.
Yes.
You really can take it in any direction.
You can really like do what you want with them.
Yeah. Well, and I thought about that when you said some comedy, romantic, horror. I'm like, whoa. So these must be some really open lines that can really get you on different avenues.
Absolutely.
Yeah, guys, thank you so much for coming on. I think this is such a cool concept. We want to pull up the details so that people can be in the know for this big event tomorrow. It's happening at 7:30. The Second Act Film Project, the 9th annual screening event happening at Harbison Theaters. Of course, that's at Midlands Tech. The premiere screening of 16 original short films by filmmakers all across the state. The award is going to go to just one person?
We have, I think, 7 this year.
Okay.
But our main award, the Best Film Award, is presented to the film that was judged the best film. But also this year, what's unique is we've renamed it in honor of a friend of mine, Tom Hall, who passed away last year.
Sorry
But he
to
was
hear
a
that.
musician.
Yeah.
He was an attorney, but also a filmmaker. I made 3 films with him. He was just an all-around supporter of the arts in Columbia.
That's
So we
good.
definitely feel like his name should be on that award.
That is amazing. Well, listen, bring the winner back so we can talk to him again.
We'll do it.
That'd be great. So thank y'all so much, William. Thank you as
You're
well.
welcome.
We'll again have all the details online at WISTV.com. We're going to take a quick break. When we return, we're going to tell you about a ping pong tournament that's happening here in the Midlands. And if you think you are athletic enough to compete